beans! Oh no, we mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel that we must.
Beans in exchange for my cow?
Oh no, son, these are no ordinary beans. These beans, they carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
It's a magic that defies description.
Yes.
How many beans?
6.
5.
5.
They're worth £1 each at least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Wow.
Yes.
Possibly. So, yeah, this seems like we've made a fair trade. Okay, here you go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well, good luck and pleasure doing business with you.
What are we telling our children? I mean, is Jack the hero? Is Jack the hero of the story?
Yes, technically he would be the what do they call that? The protagonist of the story.
Okay, so he's the protagonist. He's the one that's got our affections, and we're following after him, right?
Right.
Okay, so are we telling kids it's good to make that bad deal, to go ahead and take the magic beans for the cow, the family cow? You think that's a good story? Because I mean, really, it worked out for Jack. I don't know that that's what would work out for the average person, but it worked out for Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I struggle with stories like this, right? Because I see what you're saying. And you're right. It gives kids kind of a bad idea about life, right? There's the moral of the story is kind of backwards. But I struggle because I don't even think of it in that sense. You know, when I read the story, I just kind of think of it as just this like interesting story. You know what I mean? Like I don't think of any kind of moral to it, and maybe I should. Maybe I should read stories and watch movies, and try to find some kind of morality in it somehow. But a lot of times I just watch a movie and read stories just because it's an interesting story. You know?
I don't know that it's... I mean, see, how riveting is it really? I mean, throw some beans out the window, and then the next day you got a big beanstalk, and what are you going to do? You're going to do, I'll climb that. What? Safety, right? OSHA doesn't have any equipment for climbing beanstalks that tall, you know? And then he gets up there, right? And I guess in the story, he goes up there and he steals some gold, and that doesn't last long to feed the family. So he goes back up there looking for the more gold, and he finds that's when he finds the goose,
right?
And then he ends up killing the giant. And are we teaching our children that it's okay to break into somebody's house and steal their things? You know, or is this one of those like socialist stories where the giant's rich, so he must have stolen everything from everybody, and it's just Jack. He gets his goose that lays the golden egg, so he's never poor again. It just keeps giving and giving and giving. You know, I don't like where that story goes.
Yeah. Yeah, now that I think of it, yeah, you know what? There's like a backwards morality to the story. But I actually never thought about it. And maybe I should have. But
yeah. I just happened to, get my daughter has a book of Jack and the Beanstalk, and of course it's the cardboard heavy heavy board book.
Yeah, because she can't read yet, right?
Because she can't read yet, but she can still slobber all over the pages. So I'm reading this book to her, and it's got the button that when the giant's walking, you hear the footsteps.
Right, fee fi fo fum and all that kind of neat stuff.
Yeah. Well, it just says fee fi fo fum. It in the story they don't say the whole thing. I smell the blood of an Englishman, be he live or be he dead. I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
Well, see, so the giant is not exactly a nice person. So that's, how they kind of get around it.
Except that Jack was trespassing. Okay. Jack was a trespasser. Okay, maybe giants should not be eating Englishmen, but by fairness, I mean, what happens if a chicken wanders into your house? I mean, do you have any right to kill it? I could eat that. Why not?
Well, yeah, okay, but remember that chickens aren't sapient, right? So, I mean, it'd be more like, let's see, what's a better analogy? Like, if like a little kid came into your house, I mean.
Yeah, but in that analogy, that would be a regular part of my diet. So.
Little kids, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't like that analogy at all.
Let's say you're like the Hansel and Gretel come walking into your house and you like to eat little kids, I mean, does that make you like a does that make you like a sympathetic character or what, man? I mean,
okay.
Does it give you the right to eat like Hansel and Gretel because they came wandering into your house,
Hansel and Gretel's another one, right? It's another one. Right?
They're like eating parts of your house,
They go out there and start eating on your house, but this was a trap. She hunts little children. She's a witch. I don't know what witches eat. Apparently they eat children. And why are we passing judgment?